Good morning and good afternoon. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Just talking about, I'd like to continue talking about Russell Long, who helped start the ESOPs. A passionate group of labor economists has taken up a cause championed 40 years ago by Senator Russell Long of Louisiana to turn every worker into a capitalist. Long, the chairman of the Senate Finance Committee from 1966 to 1981, inherited a populist commitment from his father, Huey Long, the Louisiana governor who famously campaigned on the slogan, "Every man a king." In 1973, Long became intrigued by the idea of granting corporations generous tax incentives to distribute stock to employees through employee stock ownership plans, or ESOPs. Long's question was, could ESOPs make haves out of have-nots without taking it away from the haves? Working on assurances that this was indeed the case, Long said, "That's the kind of populism I can buy." Beginning in 1974, Long won enactment of a series of bills establishing tax incentives favorable to corporations that transfer company stock into ESOPs. In 2012, the National Center for Employee Ownership estimated that the number of ESOPs had grown to 12,000, covering 11 million workers with 858 billion in assets. Companies employing at least 10,000 workers with ESOPs include Publix supermarkets, WAW, Winco Foods, and employee-owned private equity firm Alliance Holdings. After Long retired in 1987, however, some of the favorable tax breaks he sponsored were eliminated or weakened as Democratic and Republican administrations sought new federal revenues to reduce the deficit. Robert Hockett, a law professor at Cornell, wrote in 2006 that ESOPs had expanded employee ownership of firms, but that there indeed is still a gap to be filled. The firm ownership remains nowhere near the widespread as home and human capital ownership. So this was a New York Times article talking about the 50th anniversary of Russell Long and his father, about Huey. So just remember, we're lucky to have this ESOP, and some people had to work really hard to get it so we could benefit from it. So thanks and have a great day.